Sing books with Emily. Sing along, Hootenanny. We sing this show for you to see. Songs for you and songs for me. Songs for everybody. Songs for everybody. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Sing Books with Emily Sing-Along Hootenanny Show, Episode 6, coming to you live from the Fairy Godmother studio. And today we are singing songs about flowers. And some of my very favorite songs are in this program. And I thought, well, we should start with a wonderful song called The Flower Carol. So this is a song that the tune is probably going to sound familiar to you because it is used for a popular Christmas carol. And there are some hymns probably in your church hymnal that also use this tune. It's called Tempus Adest Floridum, but it was originally written for this song here. The Flower Carol. To you. Spring has now unwrapped the flowers, day is fast reviving, life in all her growing powers toward the light is striving. Gone the iron touch of cold, winter time and frost time, seedlings working through the mold now make up for lost time. Herb and plant that winter long slumbered at their leisure, now be stirring green and strong, find in their growth a pleasure. All the world with beauty fills, gold the green enhancing, flowers make glee among the hills and set the meadows dancing. Earth puts on her dress of glee, flowers and grasses hide her. We go forth in charity, we are friends beside her. Far as man this glory sees, in the awakening season, reason learns the heart's decrees, and hearts are met by reason, and hearts are led by reason. Oh, what a joyful way to start our day, celebrating flowers, the beauty of the earth and these wonderful creations of the earth. Oh, okay, so we have the Flower Carol. So a carol doesn't only have to be for Christmas, it can be to celebrate anything. So that is why in springtime we would sing the Flower Carol to celebrate flowers. And in the Christian tradition, it would be to celebrate resurrection, but so many cultures and so many religions celebrate the coming of spring and the renewal of the earth. Okay, so let's see. I had a new song to me that I wanted to share with you. This is called Daffy Down Dilly, and it is a teeny tiny little rhyme. It is an old rhyme, and I could not find a tune for it, so I just sat down and wrote a little teeny tiny little tune. And so this is a song, a little rhyme that you can keep in your pocket. And that's one of the things I love to do. I think it's okay to play with your music. So for example, let's say you see someone and they're all dressed up for an event, and they just look beautiful. Well, you can sing Daffy Down Dilly to them. Daffy Down Dilly has come to town in a yellow petticoat and a green, green gown. That's our whole song. And one of the wonderful things about rhymes is that they tell a whole story. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines in this teeny tiny little rhyme, but it tells a whole story, and it can conjure up all sorts of images and situations you can think of to enjoy the little song with, or sometimes you might just want to busy your mind and have something nice to think about, like daffodils. Let's sing this again. Daffy down Dilly has come to town in a yellow petticoat and a green, green gown. One more time. Oh, please sing with me. Daffy down Dilly has come to town in a yellow petticoat and a green, green gown. In a yellow petticoat and a green, green gown. And you can use this as the beginning of a story too, to maybe, what does she do after she comes to town and she's dressed so beautifully there? What happens next? So that's one of the fun things that we can do to play with our music. And so lots of rhymes are teeny tiny little songs, and they tell stories and we can think about them. And a lot of the time they were written in a context, and they have some historical, so the things that we are singing about in the song are symbols for other things. And you can always do a little bit of research on that and find out what those are. Okay, so I have another song about flowers, and this is another song that I wrote the tune for because I found this little poem, and let me remember who. Oh, Dorothy Aldous wrote this poem, and I love this because almost all the words in the poem are names of flowers, and boy, do they have beautiful words to name flowers. And that's another thing I wanted to enjoy today while we were singing these songs, is that a lot of times in the songs, we get to say and sing and think about and enjoy words that we do not normally use in our everyday sentences. For example, if you are in the grocery store, you probably won't find yourself using the word dilly, which is just a celebratory word. It's just a word to sound fun and sing. Or petticoat. You don't say that every day, and what a wonderful word that is to say. And the same goes for these flower names. Like even the first one, larkspur. Isn't that a wonderful word? How often do we get to say the word larkspur? So let's enjoy singing this song, and we can enjoy the names of flowers. Larkspur and hollyhock, pink rose and purple stalk, lovely smelling mignonette, lily's not quite open yet, phlox the favorite of bees, bleeding heart and peonies. Just their names are nice to say, softly on a summer's day. Let's try that one more time. Larkspur and hollyhock, pink rose and purple stalk, lovely smelling mignonette, lily's not quite open yet, phlox the favorite of bees, bleeding heart and peonies. Just their names are nice to say, softly on a summer's day. Larkspur and hollyhock, pink rose and purple stalk. Oh, mignonette. How often do we get to say words like mignonette, and how fun it is to say them. So let's see what else we have here. We are celebrating flowers today with Sing Books with Emily in episode 6 of our sing-along Hootenanny. It seems that time has just flown by. I can't believe how quickly we have gone through some of these. And this is another thing I wanted to quickly tell you is if I play the ukulele on a song, you know that you will be able to go to my blog, if you so choose, and use the search box and search for the name or the title of that song, and you will find a free printable song sheet for that. So, and there will be one that has chords on it and one that is free of chords, so you can just use it like a song sheet, and then you can print them off, maybe put them in a book, call them a family songbook, and they are all decorated with black and white drawings that you can color and the kids can color and make them their own. And how fun is that to have songs to sing, little songs in your pocket for whatever you might want them for. Okay, so now we have Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. So this is an old rhyme, and it actually has a very interesting backstory, or supposed backstory. which you can look up, but I like to enjoy it just as a song about flowers. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Mary, there we go. I forgot the tune for a second and I just made up something. That's what we can do sometimes. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. That's how it goes. Let's sing it one more time because now we remember the tune. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. That is what happens to me sometimes. I have so many songs in my head that sometimes they get a little bit mixed up. And that is something that can happen to any of us. And we can just make up our way as we go and fix it when we need to. All right, so let's see. I have I have one more song for us today. It is called Lavender's Blue. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. So this is a very old rhyme also, and it is an old tune that we use to sing it. And it is just so lovely. And the smell of lavender. Oh, it's my favorite smell. Well, I also like honeysuckle, and I love the smell of peonies and roses, but lavender is a particularly calming and wonderful smell that we can enjoy. All right, so let's sing this rhyme, and maybe we'll sing it a couple times through so we can learn about it. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When you are king, dilly dilly, I shall be queen. Who told you so, dilly dilly, who told you so? 'Twas my own heart, dilly dilly, that told me so. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am queen, dilly dilly, you shall be king. Who told you so, dilly dilly, who told you so? 'Twas my own heart, dilly dilly, that told me so. Oh, my heavens to Betsy. Isn't that just the prettiest little song? And let me see, I think that I have a poster for it. Yes, I do. And I wasn't really planning to do this, but I think that we should just give it a try. So, but now this is a new song for me, so in terms of playing the ukulele. So I just wanted to show you that you can do these things so many different ways. You can sing them with music, or you can play the music, or you can sing them with no music at all. But here today, this is Penny, my little light blue ukulele, and we're gonna sing Lavender's Blue. And here's another example of something that you could print off from my blog and sing at home. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When you are king, dilly dilly, I shall be queen. Who told you so, dilly dilly, who told you so? 'Twas my own heart, dilly dilly, that told me so. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am queen, dilly dilly, you shall be king. Who told you so, dilly dilly, who told you so? 'Twas my own heart, dilly dilly, that told me so. 'Twas my own heart, dilly dilly, that told me so. thank you so much for singing my Hootenanny with me today about flower songs. So next week, I hope you can join me again at 10 a.m. on Saturday right here on Facebook Live or on YouTube, where I will upload these videos later on. And we will sing another theme of songs, and I'm thinking of animal songs next time. So for episode 7, I hope you will enjoy me for animal songs. Thank you so much for singing with me. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.